Once upon a time, there were two princesses, and they liked to play outside in the sun. Snow White and Tiana. And their friend Kyle was a nutrition coach, and he always liked to make sure that they ate really healthy and they got enough vitamin D. That's the sunshine vitamin. And it was summertime, and you could see that it's summer because the sun is really high in the sky and their shadows are very short on the ground. And so we knew that the sun was helping their skin synthesize vitamin D. But wait a second, the pigment in their skin is different, and it actually impacts how much sun exposure they need. So Tiana has a lot of melanin, or that's the name of the pigment in our skins. So Tiana has a lot of melanin in her skin, and Snow White doesn't have very much at all. So Tiana needs about 2 hours of summer sun to make enough vitamin D that she needs. And Snow White, with less melanin in her skin, she needs about 15 to 30 minutes. That's really important to know. Now, if it was a cloudy day in the summer, they would have no shadows on the ground. They're not getting the sun. The atmosphere is now potentially or probably blocking the sun. Now the sun can't make vitamin D. So they're going to have to take a supplement that day, and we'll get into the doses in a minute. Okay, we back to the summer day. But then, now the seasons are changing. And watch what happens to our shadows on the ground when it's not summer anymore. It's now October. And the sun is lower in the sky. I know it's very hot in Toronto today. But look at the length of your shadow. And it's fun to play in our shadows and everything, and they're still having fun playing outside. But they're not making diddly squat vitamin D. The sun is not strong enough. The rays have to pass through a lot more atmosphere, and the little UVB rays that are going to make our vitamin D, they're getting blocked by the particles in the atmosphere. And so our friends are going to have to take a supplement. Now you can get a little bit of vitamin D from food, but it's almost, I shouldn't even mention it because it's irrelevant. It's such small amounts. Mushrooms, fatty fish, butter, egg yolks, okay? But the amount that we need, and the recommendations are higher now than they used to be. We'll get into that in a minute. So my little princess friends here every day now from pretty much October 1st here in Toronto, or maybe October 15th, till about May 1st or May 15th, we're going to need an oral supplementation to get our vitamin D. Oh, and I forgot to change my hats because it's winter time coming up. That's, again, how you know it's colder. You got to wear a hat, different hat. Vitamin D, benefits. The list is long of benefits. Bone health, manages inflammation. It helps your immune system in a huge way. It can fight cancer, multiple sclerosis, a number of other conditions. It can fight and reduce or eliminate depression because the vitamin D helps build serotonin in our minds, and that's the feel-good serotonin. So babies also eliminates rickets. So back in the day, before good nutrition, back in the old times, you'd see kids with bow legs. That's rickets. And that can just be avoided through vitamin D. So you got to talk to your pediatrician about how much your baby needs, and is it in your formula, or is it in the foods that you're giving, or if it's a full breastfed child. I'm not clear on that, but take care of that with your little babies. Get them the vitamin D. Testosterone levels for us older guys, vitamin D will help build testosterone. It's not like a testosterone drug, but you take the vitamin D away, there's no way your testosterone is going to be naturally where it should be. And then vitamin D can help with weight loss and body composition. And, I don't even know if we know how that is, but you look at some of the studies and it's these people got vitamin D and these didn't. And their body compositions are way different. Vitamin D helps lean muscle retention and helps with fat loss. So I used to take about 1,000 international units. So you look at this as IU, international units. I used to take about 1,000. I was talking to my colleague, Doug, and Doug's no. You need to take 25 IUs per kilo. And so that's about 2,400. So I take a multivitamin that has about 800 IUs, and then I take 2,000. So I'm going a little bit above that recommendation. Apparently the upper limit is 4,000 IUs. And then with people struggling with obesity, there are different equations, and they're still, as far as I know, they're still trying to figure that out. But if you're watching this and you have obesity, I would have you at around maybe 3,000 units, international units a day. Symptoms of deficiency in vitamin D, you just basically feel like shit. You'll be sick more often, tired, you might experience hair loss. This is just genetic. I don't have a vitamin D deficiency. Hair loss, and then depression if you're not taking vitamin D. So back to our little friends here. They need different amounts of vitamin D and at different times a year. They're going to have to think about how much sun they're getting or whether the sun is irrelevant. So here in Toronto, get on it. Get on the oral supplement right away. Thanks for watching.